Welcome everyone, I'm Jordan Sharp. On the eve of free agency in the NBA, we have a lot of speculation and a lot of news coming out about potential of where a couple of marquee free agents are going to sign. And in the Eastern Conference, it could be shaping it up to be a huge summer or a summer where nothing much changed. And well, of course, those two names are LeBron James and Carmelo Anthony. But starting with LeBron, obviously he has opted out along with his Miami teammates Chris Bosh and Dwayne Wade, and right now the Miami Heat have only about $2 million of guaranteed money that they have to spend next year. Everybody else is a free agent because of the opting out of their deals, and it could be a very interesting summer to see how they restructure their financials, especially the contracts of Chris Bosh and Dwayne Wade, to give LeBron the max contract as well as bring in the team around them that they're going to need. Dwayne Wade is literally going to have to take at least a 50% pay cut, if not more than that, 75% maybe even, to do this, and it's going to be very interesting to see if he's willing to sacrifice that much money. Now, I think the Heat will end up, I think LeBron James will end up coming back to Miami. There's not much that I think could lure him other places right now, especially within the Eastern Conference, but Carmelo obviously could be on the move, and the rumor is obviously Chicago of where he would want to go, and I think Chicago, obviously he'll have to take that 1-year pay cut because they can only offer him 4 years, whereas the Knicks can offer him 5. So that's already about $28 to $30 million of money he'd be losing if he moved from the Knicks to Chicago, as well as the probably the pay cut that Chicago would demand him take after that. I think it would be a horrible move to give Carmelo Anthony the money, the max money here at age 30, at a guy that could be fast declining right now, on the wrong side of 30. I think it would be very unwise and almost ignorant for the Bulls to really give Phil Jackson and the Knicks a ton of assets and players just for the rights to get a sign and trade with Carmelo Anthony. Really, the Bulls do not need to gut their team to bring in this guy. They are on a good track right now, maybe not to win next year, but potentially to win the year after that and the next year after that with this team. Obviously, Joakim Noah is also on the 30 years old, and I just don't think you should bet on him. Melo in his 30s, and Derrick Rose coming off of 2 knee surgeries as the core of this team, and gut everyone else just to get him. There's been some really dumb rumors floating around, guys and media members especially, really just bad trade speculation, saying that the Bulls should trade Taj Gibson, their Spanish forward who could be coming over this year, Nikola Mirotic, Jimmy Butler, future first rounders, like all of this in a trade package just to get Carmelo Anthony. I think would be completely horrible. Now, I'm not quite sold on bringing in Melo. Overall would be a bad move, but he would have to take a huge pay cut, and the Bulls should not give in to Phil Jackson and the Knicks, and to give in a bunch of their young assets that could be future stars in this league potentially, while Carmelo is a star in the decline. So when it comes to Chicago, I don't know who would be I don't know who would be dumber in the instance, whether it be Carmelo for foregoing about $40 to $50 million to come to Chicago, or the Bulls for giving in to Melo and giving him max money if that's potentially how it wins. I don't know how it was going to work out, but either way, it's not going to be a good situation in Chicago if Carmelo comes there. But that'll do it for your Eastern Conference preview on the eve of free agency. Make sure you check out my Western Conference preview, and stay tuned for all of our offseason coverage for the NBA here at SBR Forum. But until then, I'm Jordan Sharp, and this has been another edition of the Sharp Pick.